Hi guys, and this week I want to show you a self-portrait. I just took a selfie of myself, and here we are drawing my own face, which is very unusual for me. I don't think I've done a self-portrait in a very long time, but I was thinking, we are on a lockdown. We are quarantined in our own house, so why not? We're always here looking at ourselves with our families or on our own, depending on the situation. And I thought, why not? Let's do it. Let's try. I took a bunch of pictures and decided on this one because I really enjoyed the overall shape of the head and the inclination of the head. The head has a little bit of a tilt on one side, and my eyes are looking down on the outside the frame, so just kind of looks a little bit melancholic, a little sad, maybe a little bored. And I thought, I think this is the right one. And so here we are. This is also for me an opportunity to reflect on myself, who I am, what do I do, why do I do it, and a lot about my art. And the point of this channel for me and these videos is to challenge myself. So I really want to challenge myself through exercises of drawing and painting that I've never done before. And I was just looking around through my art supplies, and I found this awesome black piece of paper and decided to use it. Then on top of it, this week I was looking at this amazing artist that I really enjoy on Instagram and YouTube, and his name is Nicola Suribel, and he did some quite interesting drawings with neon pencils, and I decided to give it a try. I've never done it before, but I do like the colors. Then a few days ago, I ordered this fluo set of pencil. It's Faber-Castell, and because lately I've been drawing with colored pencil, and it makes me really happy. I don't know, it's just a really fun feeling to draw with color, and it's like almost a transition for me to then start to do some paintings again. I'm a mom, and I have a 1.5-year-old daughter, and I haven't been really able to paint with oils for quite a while. And I decided that through my pregnancy and the first year, I would just try to keep my skills up and draw a lot, and that's what I did. But now I want to get back into it. So here I'm using the fluo pencils, as I told you before, and I'm already pretty advanced in the lay-in. I'll probably do another video about the basic construction of the head and all the abstraction I use and so that you can see that. But you know, right now I just want to show you that you can have fun. You can get colored pencil, fluo, and just mix them up. So basically, as I told you before, the sanguigna, the orangey red, the pencil, it's a great base for the drawing because it gives it that warm tone. And on top of it, now I'm starting to build with the yellow, the lights, and with the pink, the mid-tones, while the shadows will be the paper. So the difficult part is really that usually when you draw and you work on shadows, you build up your tones, building darks on darks, right? Right here instead, what we're doing is to build the lights, and at the same time it's okay. So as I was saying before, this is a great exercise to just, you know, twist your brains and think about what you know and just throw it in the trash and start all over again. Because here what you basically, you build your lights and you work around your shadows, so then the paper can be the truth underneath the drawing. I really like this concept, you know. I think I'm gonna work on it more. I like when the surface underneath a drawing becomes a layer of the drawing. So the concept of drawing is not to cover the surface completely and build something on top, but it's to play with what you add and what you leave blank. It's like when you talk, there's people that are really good at talking and they use the silence in their speech to just give power to what they're saying. And it's kind of the same when you draw and you place your shadows and lights. So as far as, you know, the choice of colors, I decided to use the yellow for the light because it's, you know, yellow represents light often, in this case at least, and I wanted to give a cool light and a warm shadow. So you see, I'm also using a red pastel to highlight the parts of the face that have more blood circulation, like the nose, the cheeks, and the mouth. And with the pink, instead, I'm building my mid-tones. And I'm trying to be very careful to the planes of the face. So basically, I am gonna build my shadows on this drawing as if I was inking. So a little bit of tonal approach is there, but it's mainly gonna be a linear feeling of the shadows and of the lights and the mid-tones, because I didn't want to give it as I told you before, I really didn't want to end up having a portrait that looked like a Madonna from the street, you know, those Madonnas they do on the asphalt, and you know, they're cool, but it's just not my style. I don't like it so much, so I wanted to do something different, and I thought that if I use the linear approach, I could really build three-dimensionally like a sculpture my portrait, because for me, when I draw, as you can see, I love lines. Okay, I mean, it's like, I don't know why. I guess because I grew up in Milan, and there is a very, very old history of linear style from Leonardo da Vinci. So I've been like, I don't know, I grew up with it, and it's kind of like the style of my region here since the Renaissance, and I guess something is in me still. And I also really, really love Chile and Muca, as they're really, for me, masters of drawings, and I love the shapes they use, and you probably can see a little bit of the influence of them in my drawing. I really like to build a shape that is attractive and well defined. So here starting to fill in the planes of my portrait, and I'm starting from the shoulder and the neck, because I just wanted to see how it looked, because really this is the first time I use fluo pastels and on black on any kind of paper, so I didn't really know how would they look and how would they blend together, and so I started from down there and kind of worked up my way to the important part of the features of the face. Here you can see my husband walking around, because I paint in my kitchen, and you know, our house is not very big. We live in what you call a bilocale, so we have a kitchen and a living room in one big space, and then one bedroom and a bathroom. So right now we're quarantined, we're locked in this house. It's not very big, so I cook where I draw, and you know, my daughter sleeps in the bedroom while my husband works remotely in the living room, and we're all here. So I don't have a luxurious studio yet. Maybe in the future, we'll see. Who knows? But for now, this is the situation. So I'm trying to I always start when I draw to work on the nose, and then yes, Sophie is calling me. Yes, my love, you're so cute. See how now you can see how I'm filling in the lights with the yellow pencil, and so the technique, as I was saying, is to use lines to fill in the planes. Yes, Sophie. So I'm thinking about inking the page, and here the only touch of white I'm gonna add is the highlight in the highlights, basically the real highlights, mainly inside the eyes. And so here you can see when I fill in my shadows and midtones, I'm trying to find a direction for my lines, and I'm trying to go with the form. So the idea is to give more three-dimensionality to the drawing. So trying to follow the shapes in the 3 dimensions, because I really wanted to give a 3-dimensional look to this drawing, especially to the head. I wanted it to just come out of the paper, and you know, I didn't really want it to be flat. I didn't want it to be just a decoration. So I'm thinking about sculptures. I'm thinking about how would I sculpt this shape. And you know, difficulties of this is that it's difficult to think that less is more. You know, if there is something I would say about the drawing is that maybe I could have made it a little bit more simple, a little less complex in the shapes, especially the forehead, I think. But at the end of the day, I think that the placement of the lights in the yellow and the placement of the midtones is correct. So that's the important part. I've decided to introduce a little bit of blue and a little bit of green to interact with the red and the yellow. So basically you can see a lot of the work is done on complementary colors. So I think the touch of green that I'm adding right now really helps to balance the colors a little bit. I mean, fluo pencils are crazy how colorful they are. The way they just pop out, it's insane. I like the way I treated the hair at the end, just the shape in green, and it looks good. I think at the end, I'm happy with the work. Okay guys, I hope you had fun, and try it yourself. It's really good. It's a great exercise for improving the way we look at drawings and painting. Ooh. Bye, have a good day, see you soon.